It's that strange fella's house. He doesn't seem to be there though. He hasn't finished unpacking. Oh god, he's there. Hey guys, MC here, and welcome to episode 9 of the Minecraft Let's Play series. So in today's series, we are going to be making a bamboo farm, which feeds straight into my super smelter. Hope you enjoy, guys. See you in a minute. Peace. So, in the last episode, we built this AFK fish farm, which is actually quite useful. I would highly recommend building one in your worlds. But the focus of today's episode is to actually continue work on our super smelter. Now you may be like, but isn't it done? Well, yes, but technically no. The input chest here is fine. The output chest, that's got one bit of iron, okay. But the fuel chest is where it's all at. Now, what I want to do is I want to automate the fuel chest. So instead of me having to put fuel in it every time, I want that to be done automatically. And how I'm going to do that is via a bamboo farm. Now, I wanted to quickly check to see if I had enough room, and I have this entire part of the mountain here to excavate and dig out and disembowel, that's a good word, because it goes straight back into the mountain, so I have literally unlimited room. And yeah, that's the plan for this episode, guys. Stick around and I'll show you how it's done. So the design is nothing new. The design is actually quite an old design. It's literally this design. So one of the other guys has actually already built it on the server. God, that scared me. But the plan is to build it underground, but it feeds straight into my super smelter. So it's the exact same design, but instead of it going down here and feeding into these chests, it will feed into the fuel chest, which will then go to my super smelter. Okay, so basically I'm now going to have to go and gather all the resources for that farm and throw them into that chest. And to do that, I've got a list here. And the idea is I'm going to have 4 rows of 15, so that is 60 individual units. And to construct that I'm going to need 60 observers, 60 pistons, in excess of 60 hoppers, 4 hopper minecarts, 60 rails, and then some of them will be powered. Obviously redstone levers for all of them, and then bamboo itself, and hang on. That's better. Now that, oh god, this is going to take a lot of stuff. Wire reserve is so expensive. Whew. So after about literally an hour of running around and gathering resources, I have them. So I did get more than 60 hoppers because I'm going to need more than 60 hoppers. The rails I already had, redstone I already had. I need to go to the nether and grab some more glowstone though, because I'm going to need 60 bits of that. But now that that's gathered, I can actually now move on to trying to get this whole area cleared out for the farm. So now I have all the resources collected, I started constructing the farm so I could try and get this bamboo collection system in. So if it was normal going into the chest, it would feed straight from a hopper down into the system and then along like that. But if you lock a hopper by inputting a redstone input, if I then put a bit of birch planks in there, it will then sit in the chest because the hopper is locked. So this means that I can collect bamboo if I need it for scaffolding or fuel or something like that. And then if I wanted to then turn the system back on, I simply just unlock the hopper, it drops down to that chest, and bada bing, bada boom, the system's working again. So I'm quickly going to go over how you actually construct one of these units. Now the units themselves are just repeated the entire way throughout, the identical units, but each module is built in the same way. So you have a hopper as an input there, and then now because this is the end one, I'm going to need a powered rail. So you throw a powered rail on top of that, just like that. And now you need some way of powering it, so I simply use a lever like that, but you can't use a lever here because there's a block going to be there. So what you do is oh god, that's gravel. You dig out the gravel, half of that went into that hopper, but that's okay. And then you want to just put a lamp like that, and now this should still work. And as you can see, it shouldn't be trapped in the hopper, and it will go all the way to the chest. So then what you want on top of this is a minecart go on top of that. So I'll come back when I've filled in the rest of these. So after having a quick check to make sure all of these are actually unpowered and work properly, you're then going to want to start thinking about getting your minecart in. So, to construct a hopper minecart, it's a minecart with a hopper on top of it, and that constructs a hopper minecart. You then want to throw that hopper minecart onto your rail, and this will go back and forwards, collecting all of the bamboo that will drop. So, on top of that, you want to get your dirt, which I left in the chest. As I said before, I was really interrupted by me not bringing something. You then put the dirt on top of the hopper minecart, and this is where the fun begins. Now, I didn't bring any bamboo. Like, I planned to build a bamboo farm, but then don't bring the bamboo. God. And I was prepared as well, I had all the resources ready. Okay, so then on top of one of these, you want to then get your bamboo. You want to then plant that in, and now you want a block here, and then this is where the magic begins. So then once you don't... Okay, I did bring them. Then on top of that, you have a piston, and then on top of that, let's just get rid of this, and on top of that you have an observer, and this observer is facing the wrong way. And once that is done, you want to dig out behind it and leave a block like this, and then you simply put a bit of redstone on there. And then as you see, when I then update that observer, it then fires the piston, which will then break the bamboo. And literally just then, that has grown. This is why I use it, because it has an exponential growth rate. Like, I'll put on the screen, it doesn't produce that many blocks per burn, but when you have billions of it, it works well. It's kind of like the Russians' way of fighting. So, that's one unit all constructed, and I'll be back when I got the other 3 done. So yeah, after quite a while of constructing, that's the system fully complete. So I'll give you a quick rundown. As you can see, there are 4 separate units. I'll quickly just get rid of this one out. As you can see, when they grow up one more, some of them fire. There needs to be repeaters in there, but for the way it works, it's quite efficient actually. I'm going to carry on filling in all of these gaps so it's mob proof. It should be mob proof anyway because of the lighting levels, but I'm going to fill this in just to keep everything happy. Quickly show you how this works. So this hopper here is there. So as you can see, this is locked. As soon as I unlock it, all of the bamboo starts draining down from there, and it will slowly then be distributed into the system, like that. So if I leave that running, it'll then fill up the system. If I then flick it down like that, it'll lock this hopper here, and then the chest will start filling up, as you can see, without actually filling up the fuel chest and filling up the system. So that means that I can collect bamboo without actually having to go into the system individually, which is quite nice. So in between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to pretty up this bit here, maybe add a couple of signs, and that should be my super smelter completely finished, unless I just had to add any extra details when it goes on. But yeah, that's it for this episode guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!